guys, God bless you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. We're back at it again. I know I haven't been active much. I haven't been uploading lately because I've been busy with school, work, and just life in general. But we're back with one really cool video with got 3 topics that I want to talk about. The latter one is very brief, but I want to talk about the 2 main topics today, and they're pretty important. Pretty cool stuff that has been dropping from Cinemacon. The first one, Spider-Man. Spider-Man just dropped the title. The director of the movie, Daniel Crenton, got out on stage, presented it, talked about it, and they talked about how they're going to start filming very soon, whatnot. And I heard that they showed a video of Tom Holland and whatnot. And the title of the movie is Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think it's a very interesting title. I think it's a very cool title. It takes its name from a storyline from the comic books. This is really cool. I'm kind of excited. It like signifies like a brand new start for the character, which, you know, it technically should be the start of a brand new trilogy for him and whatnot. And with the rumor swirling around that this might be a Spider Island adaptation of the story with like a female villain and all that, so that's pretty interesting. And what we do know, that's not rumor, is that this movie is going to take place after Avengers Doomsday, which in hindsight it is a Battle World adjacent story. So that's going to be pretty cool to see a Battle World version of New York with all these, like, if it's the story that they're planning on adapting, with all these spider people running around, which is a really cool story. And I'm excited that they dropped the home thing title from it, so because it's like signifies something different. It signifies growth. I want to see like a more grounded Spider-Man this time around. I'm a little bit more serious take on it, so let's see what happens. And then after that, I think it was today actually I've been hearing a lot of Superman, so this is the part 2. This is the second topic that I want to talk to you about, and this is that they showed 5 minutes of the movie. We've been hearing a lot about this since the beginning of the week, that we might get a sneak peek, and Minecraft they're gonna show like 5 minutes of the movie and whatnot, and that's pretty cool. So apparently in Cinemacon they showed that teaser. They showed 5 minutes of the movie, the beginning of the movie, like a cut down version of like the beginning. So and that footage was about Crypto going to rescue Superman. You see him crash down. We all seen that in trailers, but the footage kind of carries on with Crypto like pouncing on him and just like, you know, being a menace to him, and him just being hurt and just wanting Crypto to help him out, until he eventually reacts and carries him out and takes him to the Fortress of Solitude, where we see the robots and they take care of him. We see them running tests on him, and he's like all bruised up, and they put him on this chamber that basically reflects the solar rays to him, which is fantastic. The way that's described, it's amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm very excited for Superman, and from what I've been hearing of this footage and all this, the description of it sounds great. I might even go to see Minecraft just to see this footage, because I'm excited. I'm very much excited. I want to see like this new take of Superman. It's very comic booky and very hopeful. It's a very happy, different Superman. The way that it's all like presented. I know there's like a lot of people on the fence, and with the rumor swirling around that the movie's being called that there's been like certain like screenings and people have said that it's kind of silly, but it's a good kind of silly, and other people saying that the movie is pretty good, but it's like a tone like similar to Guardians of the Galaxy and whatnot, but more grounded and much more, you know, more direct than what Guardians did. Which in hindsight is basically what they did with the Suicide Squad, which it was a fairly, like, it had lighthearted moments, but it had very serious moments, and it was a good blend. It wasn't like a total like comedy, which I think that's what people expect of this. It being like a comedy, and but I'm glad that this is like the new direction that they're taking the DCU, because I like it. It reminds me of like watching Superman the animated series and the cartoons, and having this hopefulness that these shows had, and had these diversity of tones, because each show had a different tone, but they all kind of blended together when they came together with the Justice League show. So it was really cool. It was really, really cool. So let's see how this goes. I'm excited for Superman, and I just can't wait. I really can't wait to see this movie. This movie's gonna rock. And last but not least, there's been rumors circulating tomorrow. Paramount's gonna release they're gonna go on stage and release their stuff to the world, and let's see how it goes. There's been rumors swirling around that they may talk about Transformers. Apparently there's like a lot of rumors. I've been seeing that around social media, that somebody's saying that this is not even confirmed, that they may indeed like talk about several Transformers related projects, including the Transformers versus G.I. Joe crossover movie, which honestly I'm not holding a candle to none of this. This may or may not be just fake news. It may end up being true. It may not. You know, I've asked around a couple people to see if it's even legit, because it kind of popped up yesterday around April Fools, and they kept saying that it wasn't April Fools. They kept like swearing on it, that there's somebody out there claiming that this is what's going to happen. They're talking about several projects, but we still don't know. I always suggest to take these things with a grain of salt, my friends. Do not believe everything that you see. What I do believe is going to happen is that we may end up getting some confirmation of the G.I. Joe X Transformer thing. We may end up getting like a director announcement or something, or nothing. They could end up talking about the Angel Manuel Soto movie, which hasn't been even expressed in any category, like in the last year or so. It's been left to being forgotten. It got announced like a few years ago, and now it's like radio silent. So it's weird. So we may get something, we may not. Honestly, my prediction is this: if we don't get anything by tomorrow, I don't expect nothing else to be announced. I don't expect the G.I. Joe movie to get released, the G.I. Joe X Transformers thing to get released, or anything in general Transformers related. I really think Transformers after this, dead on arrival. Like, we recently got released some stuff, the Wild King show. It's a 5-minute like anime cartoon it's on YouTube. I tried watching it. It's a little bit silly. It's a little bit campy. Not my take. Cyberworld is doing the same approach. It is what it is. Transformers is kind of dead right now, and basically like blockies and the main toy lines carrying the franchise on its back. And let's not even talk about the comics. The comics have been doing the God's work for that franchise. They're like carrying the entire franchise, but it's like just Hasbro just lost interest in just caring about these IPs, and us as fans, we're like end up suffering for it. I don't know. It feels like they hate Transformers. Like everybody hates Transformers. I don't think that's the case. I think that Transformers is in a really weird period. It's in a really weird period where they don't know what to do, which is fair, because sometimes like these creative franchises go through those periods. But it's weird to see it with Transformers. It's such a successful brand with great ideas. Like, why is it succeeding in the comic books? Why is it succeeding in selling toys? Like selling like I go to Walmart every other day, and I go to like check the toy area, and it's all gone. So it is weird to see like on the more entertainment side it's suffering, but then you see like the decisions that they make, like the movies aren't marketed properly, or like weird cartoons like that. It just, I don't know, it's just weird. It's all weird. We don't know what to think at this point. At least take everything with a grain of salt. Wait. But if we don't get nothing by tomorrow, I don't hold a candle that we might get something in the summer. We may get an announcement like they did for like Rise of the Beast, like in the middle of June. But already the movie was already being like worked on the background, and we already had information on that, and we haven't had, only like around August, like we had like they hired like a writer, like the Jurassic World writer, to write something, but we have nothing else. It's radio silent, other than the rumors that Chris Hemsworth was going to play like a G.I. Joe in the movie, and that's gone now. Nothing. So it is what it is. This may or may not happen, but stay tuned. If it ends up happening, I'll do a video. If not, I'll do a video talking about the state of it later on. Not as a rant, but more of like a wish list thing that I have in mind. But that's gonna happen later in the week. The question is for you guys: do you like the new title for Spider-Man? What do you think about the description of this footage for Superman? And what do you think it's going to happen with Transformers moving forward? Is it dead? Is it not dead? Leave it all on the comments down below. Remember to subscribe, and don't forget, till all are one. God bless you all, my friends. Bye-bye.